Guys, and welcome to Gusto News on Gusto TV. My name is Andy. Here on the news this time, you can call it a special edition or special news because all I've got is DAVIDO. Yeah, I've got news as regards his sophomore album, talking about A Good Time, which was released in the year 2019. And also we've got news as regards DAVIDO with the money he actually said it was going to be given to charity. That is a 250 million. And also we still have talks as regards DAVIDO. Alright, before I go into the details of the news, I'll start by saying a very big thank you to you for the likes and the comments on the channel. And if by chance you're new to the channel, maybe you just saw some of our content somewhere, you're just scrolling and just surfing YouTube and saw one of our content and you liked it and you are yet to subscribe, kindly subscribe and turn on the post notification bell, because this would enable you get notified when we drop a new video or when we go live. You just get the notification on your phone or whatever device you are using. All right, let's go straight on to the news. Yeah, as I said, it's gonna be a DAVIDO special edition because DAVIDO is currently trending, obviously, because of the 250 million he got, and he said it was going to be given out to charity, and also his birthday that happened yesterday, and also the Dubai fight in the club that DAVIDO was said to have been involved in, and there was a clash in the club, and he said bottles were being broken and then people got injured and the police had to intervene during the club fight. All right, aside all of that, right now in the year 2019, November 22nd, DAVIDO dropped his second studio album, which he titled A Good Time. And also, okay, before I go into A Good Time album, this particular song, Champion Sound by DAVIDO featuring Focalistic, also dropped over the weekend. A really massive tune. Okay, back to A Good Time, this wonderful album by DAVIDO. It has been said by so many people, both fans and people who aren't so much DAVIDO fans, that this particular album is probably the best he has released so far. A Good Time album by DAVIDO was released on November 22nd, 2019, so which makes it exactly 2 years since it got released. So A Good Time by DAVIDO has a lot of amazing tracks on this one. A 17 track album by DAVIDO. Let me go through some of the songs again in case you've forgotten the songs of this particular album. We have Intro, there's 1 Milli, the very beautiful song. There's Checkham, there's Disturbance featuring Peruzzi, there's If, there's D&G featuring Summer Walker, there's Get to You, there's Risky featuring Popcorn, there's Sweet in the Middle featuring Naira Marley's Zlatan and World. We have Fall as the number 10 track. Green Lights Redeem is the number 11 track. At number 12, we have Big Picture featuring Guna, Dremo, and A Boogie with the Hood. We have One Thing. At number 14 is Assurance. At number 15 is Blow My Mind featuring Chris Brown, and at the track number 16 is Company. At number 7 we have Animation featuring Yonder. So a very beautiful body of work, 17 track album, very beautiful, said to be DAVIDO's best so far as regards album. This is what people say at the moment. So this album is currently 2 years, clocked 2 years today, and in fact has achieved a whole lot. Let's see some of the achievements this particular album has had. A Good Time by DAVIDO. So 2 years ago, DAVIDO released the sophomore album A Good Time, and it has achieved over 1.5 billion streams on about 5 platforms. It is one of the most streamed Afrobeats ever, Afrobeats album ever on Spotify. Is also the most streamed Afrobeats album on YouTube, and it is also the only African album to have produced about 2 RIAA certified singles. Talking about the likes of Fall and If, both RIAA gold certified. So talking about this achievement, we have here A Good Time by DAVIDO, over 1 billion streams across different platforms, about 5 platforms. And here is DAVIDO and his manager Asasika, with the plaque when he achieved the over 1 billion streams. So still talking about the achievements, the RIAA gold certification by DAVIDO for If and Fall. He got certified for If on February 12, 2021, and also for Fall on May 28, 2020. So this goes a long way at how good A Good Time the album is. Still talking about how good this album is. Here is this gold certification for RIAA also. So big congrats to DAVIDO on all the achievements he has had so far with A Good Time. A very good album, a great album, although he now has a new one, A Better Time. But then A Good Time is definitely a very, very good album with a lot of hit singles. Talk about the likes of Fall, talk about the likes of Eve, talk about the likes of Blow My Mind. You definitely know that this particular album is a very, very good album, and Davido did have a good time for that particular album. So happy 2-year birthday to A Good Time album. All right, still moving on to the next one on the news. We still have Davido. Yeah, Davido celebrated his birthday yesterday in Dubai, and he did had a kind of a party which had friends and colleagues obviously in attendance at that particular event which he had in Dubai. Okay, aside the birthday, he said the 200 million he got from friends, that he would also add 50 million to eat and give out to orphanages across Nigeria. Yes, he released a statement, and the lengthy statement said how the money will be disbursed or taken out, and also said there'll be a 5-man committee. He did give out a 5-man committee who would oversee how this money will be sent to orphanages across Nigeria. So yeah, one thing that's been on everyone's mind since Davido announced this is that would this money actually get to the orphanages? Will this money actually get to the people Davido wants it to get to? Because here in Nigeria we know a lot of things actually happen, and people actually take out things that are meant to help people, and they use it for their own benefit. Very selfish and greedy things. Yes, we had the likes during the COVID-19 palliatives, and how people were hoarding palliatives and the like. So yeah, this question has been on everyone's lip, and a user on Twitter also had this particular opinion and gave her own opinion about it, which Davido replied to. So let's see it. So she said on Twitter, "I told my mom what Davido did, and I have never seen her revolt so passionately against something. She said the money won't get to the children because welfare officers steal all." And it goes on to say, "I hate Nigeria." She said it is so bad that nurses never want to leave welfare homes when they are posted there. Obviously, this person trying to say that, many of these many contributions that people actually do to welfare homes actually don't get to the people who they are being contributed for, that those who take care of them indeed actually keep some of these contributions to themselves. And this person is coming out to say, she's actually very scared that this money that Davido says is going to be going to the orphanages won't actually get to the people in the orphanage home. So yeah, Davido, seeing this particular tweet, came out to say that, I'm going to oversee this one personally. So on his official Twitter page, Davido said, "I will personally make sure this doesn't occur." He goes on to say, "I put that on my life." So yeah, Davido is putting his life on the line to say that, this 250 million naira will go straight into the orphanage homes across Nigeria, as I have promised, because I will personally oversee to it. So yeah, this is a really great step by Davido to ensure that the money actually goes to those he has promised that it would go to, which would obviously help and enrich the lives of so many Nigerians at this particular point in time, because indeed so many people are in need of money and in need of so many things to survive right now. So yeah, this is a very big step by Davido, and for me and everyone here, we say very big kudos to Davido for this giant step, and also making sure that he would personally oversee this thing by himself. All right, still talking about the money, the 250 million naira, which Davido promised will be going across to all orphanages in Nigeria. Davido has finally come out to say that the 50 million he said he will be adding, he has sent it to the account to make it 250 million naira. So yes, also on his Twitter page, Davido said, "My 50 million donation has been added," with the love emoji, #transparency. Goes on to say more details soon regarding the disbursement of funds. So yeah, as I said, Davido promised that Davido promised that he will be adding 50 million to the 200 million naira that he got from friends and colleagues, to total 250 million, which will be given to charity and orphanages across Nigeria. So right now, Davido has come out to say the 50 million he said he would be adding has now been added to the account to total the sum of 250 million naira. So as we find here, according to the balance here, so we have 250 point, about 507,000 naira. So over 250 million naira is now in Davido's account, as he had promised earlier. 250 million would be going to charities and orphanages across Nigeria. And right now, Davido, being very transparent, has shown the total amount he has gotten, including the 50 million he added for this particular cause, to total it to about 250 50 million naira. Just as I said earlier, very big kudos to Davido for this particular one. Yeah, this is a really giant step in helping the lives of so many people at this point in time. So yeah, prayers to Davido at this point in time for helping the lives of so many people. So it's with Davido, I'll be rounding up the news at this point in time. Just as I said at the beginning of the news, if you're new to Gusto TV, kindly subscribe and turn on the post notification bell, because this would enable you get notified when we drop something new. You can tell us in the comment section what you think about this news, and I'll be there to answer to some, if not all, of the comments. Remember to show love to those around you, because you never can tell when the help will come back to you. Just show love to everyone. Just show love to everyone without the thought of getting the favor back. Just show love to everyone, and stay safe. My name remains Andy. Bye.